Welcome to Dobby's Repairs. I'm Dobby the Fixing Elf, and this is what's in my toolbox, the series where I show you the tools I use to repair cars and fix things. So let's find out what's in my toolbox today. And in this instalment, we have this battery terminal cleaner that I picked up from Temu. It's a relatively cheap and inexpensive tool, but a really useful one. It's designed for cleaning battery terminals, so it cleans not only the lugs on the battery, or the post on the battery, should I say, with this bit here. Got lovely little teeth inside it. You also got a little wire brush inside it for cleaning out the inside of the battery terminals. It's really good for getting all the corrosion off and giving you a better battery connection. You won't believe the amount of cars that I've managed to get the wooden start and people thought we were going to have to replace the battery. A quick clean of the battery terminals, and it really did help out. And this is such a cheap and expensive tool. I don't know why I stumbled over my words there, but yeah. Cheap and inexpensive tool that helps to clean the battery terminals out. Whenever you're having any electrical problems with a car, the first place to check is your battery. Make sure it's connected properly, make sure the terminals are clean. Generally just keep everything nice and tight. Make sure there are battery cars you see that won't start because the battery terminal's loose or worn out. So definitely well worth checking your battery terminal if you're having any electrical problems whatsoever with your car. So one of the first things I check whenever I'm diagnosing any electrical faults. Yeah, overall this is a really handy little tool. So let's go back to that quickly and talk about it. It's got this lovely little nailed handle, which is good for when you're cleaning the post on the batteries. You just put it down. I've got some footage of it in action so you can see it in action, but it's pretty straightforward. You put the battery terminal, you put it down on the battery terminal and twist it, and that will help clean all of the corrosion off. And then same with this bit, you pop all this off and then you use this end to do the inside of the terminals, and you do both, and it takes about 3 or 4 minutes to do properly, maybe not even that. It's a fairly quick process. Like I said, we'll see this in action in just a moment. And here's the tool in action now. As you can see, I've already loosened the battery terminals, so just taking off the 10mm off them, just wiggle them out of the way. I'm going to start by cleaning the post, so just quickly put it on and twist it down. It works well if you pull it up and you're twisting, that's the best way of doing it. Just keep twisting it and you'll clean off all the corrosion off the battery terminal. It's looking quite good already. We've only been a few seconds into it, and obviously the longer you do it, the better results you'll get. These weren't overly corroded, they just corroded a little bit. I'm going to pop the lid off and do the inside of the battery terminal now. Again, it works very well if you twist them in. If you find that your battery terminals are too loose for this, like when you loosen them, you always tighten them back down and then run the tool in there. It does a fairly decent size of battery terminals and battery posts, so you've got a wide range that you can cover with this little tool, which is quite good. I'm not sure of the exact size, but it does cover most of the vehicles and batteries I've been doing so far. So that's pretty good. And now we can do the other one. Just can't give you a better camera angle now. So we're going to pull this terminal off. As you see, this one's a bit looser than the other side, so I could have done with tightening it down, but you'll see that in just a second. But yeah, just twist it on and then twist it off. And that clears off all the corrosion on the battery terminal and gives you a nice shiny finish, which will give you the best possible connection, which is what we want. And as you can see, it's looking quite nice, but as I said earlier on, the longer you do this and the more time you take, the cleaner it will get. As you can see, the top popped off there. It does do that sometimes, just to be careful how you're twisting it. Now you can see, we're just going to show you the inside of that terminal. Now we're going to clean it. There we are. Sorry about the cut here, someone started talking to me while I was doing this, which is always the way. As you can see, the terminal's still not been cleaned yet. But we're going to give it a good clean. Again, as you can see, the brush is a bit loose inside here, but you can always tighten down the bolt like I said earlier, and it'll make it a lot easier. Or the nut, shall I say. And yeah, that's that terminal cleaned off. I won't see me tighten these back down, but make sure you tighten your battery terminals back down once you've cleaned them. And now we've seen this little tool in action. This is going to be quite a short what's in my toolbox today. You can quickly move on to my final thoughts. And yeah, I found it really handy and really useful to have. Really good tool, like cleans battery terminals really easily, saves doing a lot of the other more arduous tasks like getting a wire brush out and scrubbing it by hand. With this, you actually get all around the terminal. You're guaranteed a decent connection. Again, the same with this, gets all inside the terminal. You're not trying to get a wire brush, because sometimes you don't even get a wire brush in there. You just get the round ones that I've shown you before, and then you put them on a drill. They also do a really good job, but not so good for cleaning the actual post on the battery. So, giving this my Spanish score now. I'm going to give this a Spanish score of 3. It's a really useful tool. There are better ones out there, but this works really well. And for the price, you can't really complain. So yeah, so 3 Spanish is a very nice result for this, I think. Very nice score. And a huge thank you to my Fixing Club members, Macca, Rodney, Jason and Sebby. Thank you all for your support. It really helps me and the channel out, so thank you all very much. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful or entertaining, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps both the channel and me out. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I post 2 videos a week, so by subscribing, you'll never miss a thing. Got any questions or suggestions? Drop a comment down below, and I'll do my best to reply to everyone. Here at Dobby Repairs, we're all about helping you learn how to work on your vehicle safely and showing you don't need to spend a fortune on tools to get the job done. Want to support the channel further? Become a member, starting at just 99p. Members get perks like early access to videos and more exclusive content. Keep fixing, and I'll see you in the next one.